Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. This episode's probably going to be recorded a little bit piecework, patchwork. So I gotta go in like an hour, so we're getting part of it now and part of it later, probably. But anyways, last time we were messing around with our Mangekyo Sharingan, and we did get Kamui, which gives us the ability Intangibility, where we can... Oh, hello there. Lightning Chakra mode. I cannot let it destroy that area. I finally found another one of the things. And there's an Itachi there, and a Hiden. Okay. Gotcha. Did I get the extra pair of Byakugan? No, I did not. A little bit sad, but oh well. Anyways, last time we were messing around with our Mangekyo Sharingan. I have to be very careful when showing it off now, though, because it is now, like, half broken, because the Mangekyo Sharingan is... I believe it's, like, it hurts to use, so therefore it can be destroyed when you use it too much. Gotcha. So there's the Hiden captured. These weren't spawned in. I reloaded the game right before pressing record. So, now they're here, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I need more Itachis. Because we have, like, 30 in a chest or something like that, some silly number. One of them has to be real, and we need to beat them all up if we want their eyes. Come on. Oh, lightning release mode, no. I should have turned off lightning chakra mode, but I forgot I would do that. Let's turn this back off. We've de-aggroed Itachi. Where is he? Be very, very careful. I'm here for this thing. But, so... Oh, I need an axe. Do not break that thing without an axe, apparently. It will not work. Good thing I realized that harvestability thing. Go away. One of these zombies is going to come up and push me into Itachi's area. Anyways, last time, where is my axe? There it is. We were testing out the Mangekyo Sharingan, we went to the end and killed the dragon, and got the dragon breath we needed. So, we have merged together our baseline Byakugan and the two that we got from Otsutsuki's, so now we are on the timer to evolve into the Tenseigan. So that's pretty cool. I think I said it was going to be like 1500 hours last time. No, it is 1500 minutes. Which is almost 20 hours still. Or more accurately, it's 1100 minutes. So almost 20 hours. So yeah, we're going to be hunting more Otsutsukis, and we're just going to keep merging them, and eventually, hopefully, and each time we do it, it will hopefully draw away from the time. Dang it, I fell into a swamp. This is one of the Earth release things. There's no escaping this. Where's the closest death marker? It's, this one. Yeah, I came out over here. I did a slight bit of running towards the... Yeah. I just started running for a tiny bit before I found that thing towards the... Kimimaru. Kimimaru is still actually a challenge if you do not have your resistance on. Like, the damage you take from hitting him is more than the damage you do to him from hitting him. So you have to be incredibly careful. Anyways, yeah, between episodes, I did a slight bit of running. I made it from this death marker to here before finding the rerolled fruit, which we are going to be using in a moment with the extra skeletal release we have. And I trained up the summoning contract that we got last time. So now we can summon the slug, and we're going to do that in just a moment. Because we did beat another Jiraiya and gain access to the slug sage mode stuff too, so that's pretty cool. Do I want to keep running? I should mark this place properly instead of just a random death marker that I'm probably going to delete at some point by accident. But, oh, I forgot about those things' existence for a moment. Those, like, weird, bulbous, light, glowy things. So, let's pull out the Tailed Beast map real quick. Where are we, even? I'm gonna assume there's no change on the map. Yeah, I'm probably still, like, 20,000 blocks out from this thing. I'm definitely going to be making use of some teleportation eventually, because I am just not getting anywheres. So, that's... words are hard. Let's... Let's just end here for now. I'm gonna mark this place and let's head home. And then we'll test out slug release. It's... I don't remember if the slug does anything on its own. It might just function like the baseline snakes, where it'll occasionally just hit a thing. But I think the main purpose of the slug only happens when you're in slug sage mode, which I didn't actually get a chance to train up just yet. So, just one more moment. I have a hard time actually stopping myself from exploring. Like, I just want to keep going. But I have other things to do, so let's just make it to this little clearing. Anything cool want to spawn in before heading back? Um, Basically, I'm looking for Otsutsuki's and extra Itachis, because those are what we have to fight at this point. Like, those are two of the most important things. Although we could fight the Obito and the Kakashi and a couple other opponents we have in chest, so we should probably do those too. Although, at this point, what's left to do in this series? Like, chesting out a bunch more Kekka Genkais if we, yeah. Keke Genkai. I messed up the last syllable of both those words. We need to fight all the tailed beasts, which is why we're still hunting for this one. And whenever we finally reach it, it is going to be the one we fuse into ourselves, just to show it off. Then we need to hunt all the rest of them, and eventually you get the Tencheigon to fuse them all, to get access to the 6 paths stuff, so that we can actually get the 10 tails going. Either that, or we get our eternal Mangekyou Sharingan and a piece of white Zetsu flesh and get the Rinnegan, and that way we'll also be able to gain those powers. So basically, it's whichever one happens first, but we haven't been very lucky with white Zetsus even spawning, let alone giving us their flesh. So we're running out of things to do, like as far as... Oh! Ah! I summoned him into existence. I was hoping I was going to summon the, Hello there, you're a new opponent. Oh, I have never seen this group actually spawn together. I've seen the C, but never the whole trio. So this is a cool thing we get to see. A cool new opponent. I totally distracted myself. I don't know what I was saying a moment ago. Let's pull back on strength a little bit. Let's go bone release and... come on. What am I on? I am on... Large Dance, Willow Dance, Bracken Dance, I guess, is a good way to do this. How strong are you? The strongest looks up to you about 100 health. Actually, this is just Darwin C. You're missing the third in your trio. Well, fine, I'll still fight you anyways. Oh, one of you has Genjutsu. Ah. And was that a... Oh, it was, False Darkness. Oh, you survived. Congratulations. You did not survive the second one. Go away. So... Oh, I thought for a second that the Bone Spike started launching Meltdowners at me, and I was very confused. Okay, you've got Water Jutsu. And also False Darkness. Okay, this jutsu is proving a little bit difficult to land unless you charge it, like, super, like, to silly amounts. Wow, I can just not hit it. There we go. Also, you have a lot of defenses in comparison to your friend. Your friend died to, like, 2 of these, or barely 2. Like, the second one was almost unnecessary. Come on. I'm at 120. Wow, you survived that. Congratulations. You did not survive that. What did we get? Black Panther, Daruri, C. Okay, so I believe the third... I forget who the third one in their group is supposed to be. They're from Kabuto add-on. I want to say it's supposed to be the Raikage, but I don't remember. I'm sure it's somewhere in this. I'll research Kabuto real quick. Shinobi, Medical, Paper Bomb, Mirage, Kimimaru, Kakashi Darui, A, or it's A as the third member of their group. Who else haven't we fought? Rogue Ninjas, Missing Nin, Iwa Rogues. We haven't technically fought a Storm Rogue. That's because they instantly kill themselves every single time they spawn. Ninja Bandits, Jiraiya we fought, Ambu. Otsutsuki we fought plenty of times. Ito Tenseis we fought, Kabutos we fought a few times. Obito, Naruto, no, that's, Obito, Naruto, A, and Kakashi is basically the only ones left to fight from there. And then from the actual base mod, I forgot a letter. It is obviously the Tailed Beasts. Might Guy, but I think he's actually a learner that we can summon in. Kisame we haven't beaten. All the Tailed Beasts. Chome I think is a trainer. Konkoro I do not recognize. Tamari I do not recognize. There's a different Kakashi, Korotsuchi. There's actually a decent number of ones in here we haven't seen. Like, yeah, was that Gaara? Yeah, that's Gaara. I don't think we've seen a Gaara yet now, have we? In fact, I think some of those might only be spawnable items that don't spawn in naturally, because I don't think I've ever seen any of those spawn in. So, there's a decent number of opponents left to fight, and not just the tailed beasts, but we're kind of running out of things. At this point, it might just become trying out a whole bunch of different Kekai Genkais. So, Genkai, blah! As try as I might, I cannot reliably pronounce that right. Anyways, I wasn't meant to just keep running like this. I totally just got distracted. I'm gonna mark this place as far, far, far. Before we do, I'm gonna grab that. I love how I waited so long, and then I just start rambling and running, and I get two of them. That's actually pretty nice. Anyways, let's head home, and we're going to properly try this thing out after dropping off most of our other stuff. But really, how far away is a tailed beast? Is it legitimately 100,000? It might be, and that is ludicrous. So, mark. And let's head back to the village. And I think I have some inventory junk to deal with, and the world is not wanting to load. 1 second, let me deal with this. Okay, we're gonna summon our little slug friend, and then it's time to re-roll. So we're gonna need the extra DNA and the mysterious fruit. And in a moment, I am taking off the Byakugan. Do not let me forget that. That would be a travesty. Tragedy. Travesty. No, wait, those words are synonymous. Why are those words synonymous? Why are they so similar? Anyways, slug. Hello, little slug friend. You want to get on my shoulder? Can you only let a... Can you only let the slug friend ride on your shoulder if you, Oh, I guess you... Is it only, like, the 0.1? Hello, little slug friend. Hey, yay, we got little slug friend on our shoulder. You have to be very careful if you want that. Oh, and you can very, very barely see it occasionally. Oh, hi. So now we have a little slug, Katsuyo. I'm gonna assume you probably function like the basic little snakes where they'll attack anything I attack. Let's go find like a shinobi or something like that to try it on. Hello there. I'm not going to attack Naruto with a slug. Sound ninja. Oh, this one's actually a little bit slower to train, but we haven't used it all, so that makes sense. Come on. Is this also going to max out at 18.1? Probably, if I had to guess. No, this one goes farther. Interesting that the Manga has a, like... I guess the slug is just the slug. Manga is a special case snake. Oh, So I have a giant slug. It did a thing. Can I, what did you do? Slug friend, did you just annihilate a few things from existence? I think our slug friend annihilated a few things from existence. I can't even see how much health you have. Like, you are enormous. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Katsuya friend. I think I misjudged how important you were going to be. Oh yeah, nope, it just completely annihilated a few shinobis and a few enemies from existence. Okay. Sorry, slug friend, you're much cooler than I was expecting. fact, in fact, I would wager that makes you more useful than Manda. And Manda is very cool, but not that useful in a fight. Our giant slug friend can just delete an entire area from existence, apparently, with that slug breath. Okay, okay, Katsuyu, pretty cool. We can't really see its full powers until we're a slug sage, but still gonna enjoy it. That can go in there. Our slug thing goes in here. Now, let's use the extra DNA for our extra skeletal control thing. The Byakugan is getting put into the bag. Oh, and interesting, I didn't have blindness until it was actually in the bag proper. Um, what? What just happened? Why did it delete my new skeletal control from existence? Uh, okay then, game? Huh? But, but I'm so confused. Why did... Huh? What in the world? Why on earth would it even do that? Like, you're allowed to have multiple trainers of the same thing. Why am I not allowed to have multiple skeletal control trainers? Especially since one was in a backpack, like in an inventory that's not my own. Why on earth would it do that? Why is it just being so weird about trying to get this reroll fruit to work how I want it to? Like, what in the world? Ah, it doesn't want you being able to just get a free extra Kekai Genkai, even though I kind of should have earned it, but hmm, that is so silly. Like, that straight up just deleted from my inventory. I don't think I dropped it or anything, did I? And it's not on the ground. Um, hmm. I kind of want to watch that back real quick, but I'm fairly certain it was there 1 second, gone the next. 1 sec. Okay, is that what happened? It deleted from existence as soon as I opened this bag that had the other skeletal control in it. Hmm, I really want to showcase this, so I'm going to be doing some slight cheating. I can give myself back a skeletal control. If I open any chest, it does not delete. It is only... No. Hmm. Yeah, that's a weird... uh, Like, I was thinking maybe, oh, you're not allowed to have multiple, Keke, Genkai, Genkai, blah. You're not allowed to have multiple bloodline things attached to the same name, so as soon as it registers that this one's in existence, this one stops existing too. But nope, the DNA thing just works weird with it. I don't know. I'm still going to use this, because I really want to showcase it, so slight cheating, but whatever. Mysterious fruit. You must have... dun, dun, dun. I would probably have to give up... It wants me to give up my Byakugan, like the starting one. It won't work with a extra one I spawn in, maybe. Either that or this one isn't... It has my name, but isn't attached to us, but that's not how this usually works. I don't know. This is weird. It just refuses to... It refuses to do anything. Whatever. It wants me to give up my Byakugan, and that is not happening, so I guess we just don't get to use that thing? That's a little sad. Also, I completely missed the house. Where is it? Where is it for my bed? Here it is. Oh, that's more than a little sad. Because the options would be try it again, but give up our actual skeletal control. Try it again, but give up our dust release. Try it again, but give up our Byakugan or Sharingan. And all of those are bad options. I guess we're going to save this other fruit, and we'll try it if we happen to get the DNA off of a Kabuto for... what's one I don't like? Um, I don't remember. I feel like there's at least one of these that I'm not a big fan of. We'll probably try it out, and if we don't like it... Storm Release. Storm Release, I know, is just a lightning release, but eh? It's basically a lightning release, but black lightning and slightly stronger. I'm not a huge fan of it. So, if we happen to get Storm Release, we'll give it a try at least, and then we'll try the reroll thing again using that one, because I am not getting rid of Bone or Dust Release. Anyways, I have some extra junk to toss away, just in those, just in the ninjas that are Slug Friend destroyed. And I guess at this point, it's time to buckle down and try to get an extra pair of uh, Mangekyo Sharingan, or some more Byakugan to evolve ours into the Tenseigan. So, I'm not entirely sure I'm going into those chests. We have dozens, like almost 2 dozen Itachis. What is the actual number right now? 18? Yeah, 12.5 after we've beaten up a bunch of Itachis. At least one of these at this point has to be real. Simply because I believe it is a 10% chance and we have almost 20. And so, 2 of these should technically be real considering how many fakes we've beaten. But I don't trust that. Either that or we... Where is he? Where is he? It's happening. We're going to beat Hiden. Oh yeah, we also have an extra Kakashi and an extra Obito in here that we'll probably... We should really fight them. They're cool opponents that we haven't beaten ever. Same with Kisame. So, we are going to beat Hiden. I have been saying that for episodes now and just has not happened. So, time to prepare for this. I mean, I would rather be using the Sharingan for this fight, but there's a chance it's going to do the false darkness thing, and yeah. The Sharingan dodge percentage seems like it's going to be really, really helpful against an opponent that basically has an insta-kill move, so that's probably going to be what we're using, though I'm probably going to have to die, so we fix the Eternal Blindness. What else is going to be used? Dust Release and try to finish the fight instantly is always an option. Also, why am I going over here? We're supposed to go over to spawners for this. Come on. There we go. Spawners, there it is. And let me set up the hotbar real quick, because it's gonna take me a moment to decide on which jutsus to use. Ha! I figured out a fix for the Eternal Blindness that doesn't involve doing slash kill. So I just have to give myself level 1 blindness in order to get level 0 blindness. Anyways, there was a naturally spawned Hiden, as I was blind, just sort of staring in his direction, hoping he wasn't going to do anything. And then he disappeared as I was getting ready, so I guess we used the spawned-in one instead. There's also a Sasori, who was also just gone now. Anyways, I was going to go Sage mode, but then I wanted to make sure Hiden didn't despawn and go over how I got rid of blindness. So, I have Lightning Release ready to set up. I have Dust Release in the inventory, but not in the hotbar yet. Same with Fire Release and Earth Release, just so it's usable. I have the Sharingan on. I mean, what do we want to use here? Because the Rasengan, the Ultra Big Ball Rasengan and the Rasen Shuriken are both always options, but I need to be very careful with the Rasen Shuriken just so I don't delete any drops, because I feel like he's probably going to drop his Scythe, I think is an important thing. So that's something to be careful of. Dust Release there. Vacuum Waves and Great Fireball, I guess, are options there. Eden's an opponent where we're actually probably going to need some sort of food, just because of his insta-kill stuff being rough. I mean, that's fairly good, I think, and the only thing in this direction for teleporting is that. And I cleared out most of them over there, so it's much harder to hit those by accident. I think we're good to go? Like, Oh, Bone Release. Bone Release. That's the wrong one. Skeletal Control. And we're going to use this for Large Dance. Large Dance. Willow Dance. And... come on. God, let's do this again. Large Dance, Willow Dance. I forgot you can't move it with the mouse like that. And this, I guess, we'll set up for Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. And the fight starts. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't have much health, but he does have some extra stuff going on that makes him a hard opponent. Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. Oh, Datara. Come on, you've been messing with us this whole time. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Ah, we knocked you out of that cool mode. You know what? This whole time, and it was just that easy. Or I say that, and we was saying I've maxed out maxed out Super Rasengan with Stage Mode. Yeah. I definitely overcorrected on trying to beat him a little bit. Like, the Rasengan was a little much. Probably should have toned it back a little bit just to see what he's truly capable of. But with an opponent with an insta-kill skill, regardless of what we're rocking defensive-wise, you have to be careful with it. Oops. Didn't mean to actually accidentally run into Datara there, but might as well deal with you too. Insta-kill. Like, doesn't even have time to create an explosive clone. Any other random mob's gonna spawn in right now? Doesn't look like it, besides a Shinobi. Anyways, are we into messing around, beating up a bunch of Itachis? I left them all at home. Whoops. So let's head back home real quick. Grab out. Oh, that's the wrong marker. I could probably make the trip over there in like 3 seconds. I don't even need the teleports. Let's grab a handful of Itachis. I did it again with skeletal control. And there's that. You and you go in there, and it's about to hit nighttime, so... let's turn off Lightning Chakra mode for just a moment. Just grab all of the Itachis, and they're all going in the backpack and coming with us. I'll deal with organizing them a bit better. Eventually, I don't think I really need to. Because we're going to be fighting more or less all of them right now, I think. We'll probably stop when we find the real one, but we have a lot to beat up. So sleep through the night. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to make you wait. We'll see what the fight. You know, I really wish there was a way to tell if it was a real Itachi before he died, or before he was about to die and turn into Susanoo, because I would love to actually take the real one in a fight, but just insta-kill like most of the fakes. Like, fake. Gotcha. If I could make sure to do that. He Amateratsu'd me after he died. That's rude. Yeah. I wish I could insta-kill all the fakes, but keep the real ones alive for an actual fight. That would make things a bit cooler, but I don't have a way to do that. Seriously, how did he Amateratsu me after he was already dead? That's not exactly how that's supposed to work. Anyways, we're just going to repeat that process for a little bit. And try to avoid Genjutsu as much as possible. Okay, not a real. Yeah, most of these are just going to be a kunai and a name tag. We're not exactly going to get much out of a large chunk of them, but we're going to keep trying. It's not like I even need to charge this very much. I just need one. Kunai and a name tag, as expected. Not exactly what I want. I need to charge it to 1. No, I accidentally released it at an 8. Kunai and a name tag. How many is that now without the real one? I want to say it's probably 10 or something like that. There's no way to instantly get the Amaterasu to turn off, I don't think. Also, why do these not auto-stack? That would make this a little bit nicer on inventory space, at least. We're good to just keep going. Amaterasu doesn't do enough damage to us to hurt us at this point. And release that out of 1. Not a real one. Yeah. It's not like I can even cut away from these. Like, eventually one of them is going to be real, and I need to catch it. So this is weird. Itachi's. Oh, I guess the healing thing is going full force right now, so it's actually breaking this stuff over at the thing. Oh wait, no, that was our bone armor breaking, I think. Oh, this is a special one with, like, special abilities. That makes this a bit rougher, at least. Not that much, though. And again, just kunais and name tags. How many is this now? Like, our odds are not great. Like, the odds aren't bad. Our luck is not great. Kunai and name tag. We're quickly running out of Itachis. Like, one of these definitionally, statistically, has to be one, right? Like, the odds of not hitting it 10% out of, like, 20 chances is silly. Like, this, Time to reset. I think Siege mode just ran out, and Lightning Chakra mode probably isn't far behind, so let me turn that off and... excuse me, sorry. Let me fix inventory and cool down for a moment, and get stuff situated for more fights. Okay, ready for another round. I did double check it while I was away, and it is 100% a 10% chance to have him spawn. Like, that is what it is set in the configs for this mod. So, we're just unlucky. Also, let's try a different way other than just the insta-kill. Okay, your dodge chance there is still really good, as expected. Oh, I don't even know what just hit us there. Oh, one of those hit, at least. It didn't do much damage, but it hit. Ah, hold on. Bracken Dance seems pretty effective for this. He'll dodge some of the hits, but he can't dodge all of them. So, this is a much slower fight, but it does give us the chance to actually let him go Susanoo if it does happen to be the real one. And it's an actual fight rather than just a constant beatdown. Though obviously I can't do this for all of them since we just need to beat all of them up to find the real one. And... oh, it's weird. The lock-on for this jutsu actually makes it harder to use because it will go through him instead of on the ground at his feet. So that makes this... that's an interesting case. I didn't even think about that at first. So, come on, you... by the odds... don't lock on him. Like, it feels weird to not want to lock on. Did he burn himself? How is he taking damage over time? Oh, it's this, ant thing. No, do not stop locking on. Okay, no Susanoo, this is not the real one. Nope, stop locking on. Uh-huh. Anyways, let's just finish this fight, shall we? Oh, we finished the fight. Cool. I think I have the rest of them in my inventory, -2. There's 2 more in the bag, and then the rest of them are currently sitting in our inventory. So, we're running out of chances here. Oh, do not do that around the crows. It's actually a bad idea. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, no, that was not the faraway teleport thing. Got you. Actually, funnily enough, we can just insta-kill him now. His dodge chance versus our Sharingan allows us to avoid part of his dodge chance, I guess. Or it's just because, since his invisibility... why are you already damaged? I don't think I did that when I caught you. Itachi doesn't tend to despawn, so he's probably still around here, maybe? Unless I brought him home with me. Okay, so he either despawned or went home with us. Don't know which is the better option, but it's... not the one I went to go to. Is there an Itachi around here? No, must have despawned then. Okay. So, it wasn't a real one anyways. There was no Susanoo. It was definitely at Susanoo range if it was. Oh, I thought I saw a name tag there. It was just a cactus green. So, I think it's just the ones on us. It is just the Itachis in our inventory. We're down to 7. And not a real one. What is this? How am I this unlucky? Dang it. Did that Itachi despawn? Why do I feel like every time I accidentally let Itachi despawn by doing that, it's going to be the real one? Like, the odds that that was the real one, considering how many we fought without one, is so annoying. Like, Do I even need this jutsu on anymore? Kinda not really. Wow. I can't even hit these bandits right now. Oh, I am... That was the real Itachi. The one that just despawned because I accidentally did that. Like, the odds that we haven't gotten the real Itachi, that was probably it. This is so silly. And... yeah, come on. Activate a Susanoo. You gotta activate a Susanoo here, Itachi. He got his genjutsu off before I got the teleport slash. Come on. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Okay. Come on. Can I hit my sword swings, please? Not even just like the dodge chance thing going on. I'm just not hitting him. Come on. Why have I decided to start taking these seriously? Because I want the fight with the real one to be serious. Come on. Let me out of the genjutsu, please. Thank you. Come on. I can't even hit him right now. This one seems to be spamming his genjutsu more often. Does that mean it's a real one? Something tells me no. Like, I think this thing's in Susanoo range, or it's pretty close to it. If we can land one more swing, we'll see, I think. Let's switch back to Bracken Dance. And... okay, we landed it. No, do not lock on. Do not lock on. No, do not lock on. Like, if I'm aiming at the ground, like, 20 blocks away from him, do not auto-lock onto him, please. Like, that's not what I want. And... where'd he go? Didn't do any damage there. Okay, he's dodging some of them, but occasionally it's going through. Okay, why did it not lock on that time? Like, what was the difference? It wasn't even a real one. Like, that one was just deciding to be a more difficult fight, but it wasn't even the real one. Seriously, how are we this unlucky? It's a 10% chance to be a real Itachi, and he just will not spawn. Let me wait for Amaterasu. It's gonna be 20 seconds, and then we have 4 more chances. That is it. Okay, so I went to sleep and dealt with inventory stuff. We're down to 4 Itachis, and we currently have 17 Itachi name tags. I grabbed them out of the chest. We've killed him so many times, and then we've killed him like 3 or 4 times besides where we didn't get the name tag because we used the wrong jutsu. So, this is kinda getting silly. Summon a slug. Get Itachi. Oh, did I just punch our slug on accident? I think I might have. Oh. Apparently, I can just kill Itachi with a basic punch. I don't even need to use a sword. If I can dodge the, yeah. If I can dodge his, avoid his dodge chance, I can just insta-kill him. Where'd you go? Do not kill him on a cactus. That would be a bad idea. I tried summoning our slug to see if it would do anything, but it doesn't really seem like it. Oh, this one's actually dodging a lot better than the previous. Oh, there's our slug going. Get him, slug friend. Get him, Katsuyo. That's me, Katsuyu. Katsuyu, that's me. Me out of the water. So, Katsuyu appears to have done something, but said something seems more like accidentally lagging out the world rather than actually... Oh? Uh, come on. Come on, I can't be this unlucky. There's one left. I can't be this unlucky. Where is he? There he is. It's a fake! It's a fake! It's a 10% chance! We killed almost 20! We... I can't be this unlucky. Aw. How? How am I this unlucky? I don't understand it. Stop. Let me hit the ground. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Ah. Guess we are not getting the eyes from Itachi then, because 10% chance means nothing to this game. I can't believe I'm this unlucky. That's so sad. Yep, like 18 fakes, or 17 confirmed fakes, and then one that for my own sanity I'm just going to decide is fake, because otherwise I'm just going to cry. What is this? What is this nonsense? 18 Itachis, and none of them were real. Ah, I guess we were going to have to kill one of those two Obitos and hope we hit that 10% chance. Hello, Jiraiya. Oh, I didn't hit the last one. Oh, we got his headband. Cool. Not gonna wear it because that would mean getting rid of our eyes, but still. I'm so sad. I 10% chance to be a real Itachi, and we failed almost 20 times. Ah, we have 21 confirmed kills against Itachi, and then like another 3 or 4 where the kill was confirmed or we confirmed it was a fake, and we, ah, I'm so sad. But anyways, I'm probably just going to end things off there. I do need to head off. I wasn't expecting to record this whole thing, like, in one batch. I was expecting to have to do it half now, half in, like, a couple hours. But I guess I got the whole thing done right now. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have. I guess next time we're going to be fighting Obito and Kakashi, and hopefully one of them can drop their eyes. I know Obito can, but I have no idea if you can actually get the eyes from Kakashi. I know this Kakashi has them, but I don't know if he drops them. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I can't believe I'm that unlucky. Okay, so I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Star-Filled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for the extra support, and without further ado, take care everybody.